Okay. Okay, we are live. We are live. We are live. Let's get this thing going. Let's get this thing going. Hello to everybody that's watching the live stream and also watching the replay. This is Real Deal Financial. I'm with my business partner, Real Deal Developer. So we're pretty much getting everything going. I'm waiting for everybody to come in the chat. This is open panel. We're going to use PropStream, and we're going to look at a couple of properties when it comes to Atlanta, Georgia, Jacksonville, Houston, Texas, and also Peoria, Illinois. So for all the people that's coming in, please like the video. This is an open panel, so please join if you can. We're going to analyze markets when it comes to Atlanta, Georgia, Jacksonville, or your market as well. Granted, if people comes to the panel. So please like the video. Please like the video. And Real Deal Developer, please introduce yourself, man. Please introduce yourself to the audience in the crowd. And also, please mention on the aspect of how you pretty much convert warehouses to apartment buildings or duplexes. Mention that as well.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm a Real Deal Developer. We got a couple of deals coming up where pretty much I'm going to be getting a couple of duplexes, some warehouses, and pretty much, converting them into pretty much duplexes and some apartments.
Multifamilies.
Yeah.
What-
Multifamilies, some like one single bedroom apartments, kind of stuff like that. Pretty much going to be doing those type of deals. And I've been doing it for a couple of months here and there.
couple of months. But the beautiful part about this situation is we're pretty much looking on tools with PropStream, and we're also leveraging the fact that we got good realtors on our side.
Yep.
So like how I mentioned on this channel, how I tell everybody on this channel, you leverage your realtor and your contractor connections in the area. You incentivize by either consistent business, or you pretty much do the buddy system in the networking process to be able to figure out who is who and how to leverage the situations where you can be able to get properties with data where you can pretty much get 60-70% occupancies, get them in a good price entry, because in real estate you always profit off your entry, meaning that if you can get a situation where it's listed or not listed but have a value of 400,000 and can potentially get it for 225,000, 240,000, that could give you a good price entry. But me and Real Deal Developer, we're pretty much looking at properties in the South. And Real Deal Developer, are you on PropStream? Is your PropStream working?
Yeah, my PropStream is working.
If it is, I'll share your screen and we will look at a lot of properties that was coming involved when it comes to Atlanta. And we're going to analyze pre-foreclosures. So whenever you're ready, I'm going to share your screen and we can be able to do that right now.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, for all the people that's coming in, please like the video. Please like the video. It's an open panel. It's an open panel. And for anybody that needs my email, creditbuilder475@gmail.com. And it's an open panel. It's an open panel. Please join the panel. Let's look at some markets. Let's get involved when it comes to scenarios, what's in your area. So we're going to look at PropStream. And we're going to analyze certain deals. And for the people that's coming in, this is an open panel and feel free to join. So whenever you're ready, Real Deal Developer, RDD.
All right, go ahead and share my screen.
Okay. So you clicked on share. As soon as you clicked on share, I can be able
Let me
to see it. So
is it in the Streamlabs? Oh, gotcha.
okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, because as soon as you share your screen, we get that bad boy going and we can look at Atlanta, Georgia. Because a lot of them fix and flip situations that's been running very heavy in there. So we're going to look at pre-foreclosures and we're going to look at cash buyer situations. So let me Okay, so zoom in on your end. I'm gonna expand the window. Okay.
The server. What?
Wow.
Let me refresh the. Yeah. Yeah. Prop screen's down. Oh, let me stop sharing the screen right quick.
Okay. Okay. Here's what I do. Go on Crixie. Go on Crixie, and we're gonna look at commercial properties in Atlanta, Georgia. And for all the people that's coming in, it's an open panel. Please feel free if you want to be able to join in. Wow, because PropStream usually don't mess up like that. When it comes to scenarios like that, it usually is a small delay. But Crixie, we can be able to look at a couple commercial properties for people to be able to see. PropStream would have been perfect because we could be able to look at least when it comes to the liens. Because I tell everybody all the time, become a ball hawk. And when I mean a ball hawk, understand on the aspect of who has liens, who has pre-foreclosures, who has divorces, and you could be able to capitalize, take advantage of those scenarios of a cash offer, quick close, lock up the contract, then assign it to a real estate developer in that local area. So, Adam, what's going on, Adam? Adam Williams, if you want to come up on the panel, feel free. If anybody wants to join, it's an open panel. Feel free. Because when it comes to using tools like PropStream, you're pretty much just locking up the contracts and just figuring it out on how to be able to get these at a good price, no matter if it's residential or commercial. So it's an open panel. Okay, so let's look at the Atlanta market.
Okay.
Okay, we got our opportunity zone. Look at that 3.5 multifamily. So I'm gonna write down this address as well. So we're gonna analyze this, and as soon as PropStream is working, we can see how much it's worth, how much it liens, what's the mortgage, and we can do a follow-up episode in a later date when it comes to these properties. So it's 1003 Washington Street, Southwest. Washington Street, Southwest, Washington Flats. It's been on the market for 4 days. What's the NOI? No NOI?
Yeah, no NOI. And maybe it's in the flyer.
If it's in the flyer, then we're gonna see when it comes to that. But we gotta be able to figure out what's the NOI, because we're gonna beat up on that price. Because I ain't no way in hell I'm giving 3.5, 2.7. With 1.5 asking price, with 1.2 million carry with 3 years. So pretty much when it has an aspect like this, you pretty much need a, how can I put it, a proof of funds, which we can be able to get, a pre-approval on the loan, which we can be able to get as well, and pretty much see on how bad is this owner right here. And that's why we use the tools PropStream. We need to figure out liens. We need to figure out more how big is the mortgage. and we gotta have an aspect of understanding of how can we beat them up on this price, because ain't no way in hell we're gonna give 3.5.
No way in hell.
No, none. Me and RDD, we're not gonna do this. Me and Mo are not gonna do this situation when it comes to this. Mo, give them your price, and for all the people that's coming in, thank you. Please like the video. So Mo, give them their price. Give me your price.
2.8. I'm doing at least. Let's see. I'll give them 1.8 up front, and then I take a meal. Pretty much, that's what I'm doing.
And we could be able to do it on a 2-week close because of our loan broker and also our lending. So we pretty much got a good, strong, stable source when it comes to lending, but we're not going to do it because off of real estate, you win off your entry. So you don't buy it at 3.5. You may say 3.5 to just get them interested, but you're trying to pretty much beat them up on the price. And if you can't get them with the realtor, you hit them on the back end by going with PropStream, and you get the mailing address, you send them a letter, or you can be able to skip trace the LLC and get that phone number and pretty much leverage that aspect of, one, we can be able to close faster than anybody. In commercial real estate, it takes 90 to 120 days usually to close a commercial property deal. 2 weeks to 3 weeks, we can do it off the strength, off of business credit and age corporations as well. That's why I tell people all the time, people that's booked the consultation with me and people that's in my clientele role, always build up your personal credit so you can leverage to the business credit. Hence, you can be able to get to the aspect where you can be able to structure good creative financing deals of seller financing. And if you have the upfront money because of your business credit, you can get the master leases. So let's look at the pictures of this property. If there's any other pictures.
Oh, let me go back. I mean, decent. So, decent looking property.
Decent. It's an opportunity zone, so it has tax cuts. It has tax advantages when it comes to opportunity zones. Because any type of OZ area, yes, until 2026, 2026. And say if Biden doesn't get the second term, opportunity zones like this area gets extended probably to 2035. So that means more tax credits when it comes to this. So full renovation, people need to be able to look at their zoning lawyers to figure out, one, how to be able to get some construction in this motherfucker. Two, how to be able to raise up the rents and use Airbnb. Airbnb is your friend, everybody. Don't mind the Airbnb fees. Just leverage the fact that it's free marketing. So let's look at the property description. So read the property description for the people in the audience that's in the background. Kindly, Mo.
32 units in the South Atlanta, pretty much. Yeah, that's about it. Just 32 units.
So when it comes to this 32 unit situation, you always figure out, one, how can you be able to see what was the previous purchase price of this property? And if we would had PropStream, we can get it to it right now. That's why I wrote down this address, and we're going to follow up on this property, and we're pretty much going to walk through this property very in-depth detail. So if we can get PropStream going, we can pretty much be able to analyze it. So PropStream is down right now. Okay, what about Deal Machine?
Deal Machine?
Deal Machine. Okay, with Deal Machine, you gotta do that. So let's get back on Crixie. And look at other listings in Atlanta, Georgia. That's opportunity zone based. So corporate housing rental 875,000.
It's a good cap rate.
Okay. It's 11% cap rate, 104,000, 875,000. Okay. So it's been on the market for 64 days. So what, 675,000? And do a follow up. So when it comes to real estate investment, everybody, you always do the follow up, because if this property is still on the market 2 months later, that's where that 675,000 and the fast close become very appetizing. So that's why you always do the follow ups, even if you don't get it off the first chance. So I'm gonna write down this address as well. So it's 1640 Hosea L. Williams Drive, Northeast Atlanta, Georgia, 30317. So I'm gonna put that down on the list as well. So they say 875. I would pretty much say 600,000 to 450,000. 3 year. So let me get this address. So it's 1640 Jose L. Williams DR. So that's Drive, Northeast Atlanta, GA 30317. So for all the people that's coming in, please like the video and please feel free to be able to join the panel. This is an open panel. And also have your questions ready, and also have a pen and paper ready as well when it comes to your questions. So 10% cap rate. Well, for one thing, let's Google search, copy and paste this address and see what pops up. And if it has crime reports, we look at the crime reports as well, just to be able to see what's going on in that area. Does Trulia carry the crime rate? If it does, we can pretty much give.
Yeah, I did.
Because Trulia give the crime rate, we can pretty much give the audience an aspect. If not, if we can find a crime rate, we can give the audience a grand understanding of how crime rates affects real estate prices, equities, and also the aspect of new job development and creation, which new tech jobs is coming to Atlanta, Georgia. So people need to get ready when it comes to these areas. These developers is going to be building up everything and be whooping ass when it comes to these locations. So that's where you come in as a middleman, a wholesaler, third party, bird dogger situation. You assign these contracts, you lock them up, and you can be able to get them at a good price. So when it comes to real estate wholesale, you always have a good wide variation of leads. I use Crixie to be able to see what's out there in the MLS. I use PropStream to be able to see when it comes to the pre-foreclosures see what cash buyers, you contact the cash buyers or you email the cash buyers to see what they want when it comes to deals. You pretty much get yourself familiar when it comes to what they want. But that's reverse engineering. A lot of people lock up the contract, then find a cash buyer, which it's cool. It's cool. You pretty much do the heavy lifting when it comes to finding a seller, which that's the main heavy lifting. Finding a seller that is ready when it comes to all of the scenarios of a cash ready fast close. So larceny from a vehicle, August 29th, 2021. Sweet Auburn.
I mean, it seems
Old
like a
Fourth Ward.
pretty low crime rate to me. It's just pretty much in the Atlanta area for the most part, but around in this area where the property is, it seems like a pretty low crime rate.
That's good. That's good. That's good because we need to be able to see the aspects, and we also need to go to South Carolina as well because we got Augusta, Georgia, and we also got South Carolina, and just Augusta, Georgia is more close to South Carolina. Respect to everybody that's coming in the chat. I see you, real life. I see you, Wadner. Shalom to everybody. Shalom. For anybody that wants to come up on the panel, feel free. Wadner, okay, I'm supposed to doing this stream on Saturday night. I thought you was while in the club getting a $500 boss. Wadner, I like my love is real estate, Wadner. Wadner, come up on the panel if you can to ask your questions because I can see that you're never going to book a consultation, Wadner. I noticed you like to leverage the free content. I know my free content is so juicy. It's literally the best content when it comes to this space, but when it comes to financial stuff. But but when it comes to this, scroll down when it comes to theft, assault, vandalization, burglary, because really burglaries, they hurt the property values because that's direct to the house. So we're pretty much analyzing the crime records because, you know, if it's an extreme amount of crimes, the property values don't have a chance. Okay, so burglary, neighborhood, Inman Park, Oreem Wood Park. Scroll down. Because, see, if we was a big developer company, we would have had armed security where we can curve the crime at least 20 to 30%. That's what they do in Detroit suburbs is armed security. I'm a big believer in armed security. People say armed security ain't enough. I say, well, armed security at least has the aspect where you can curve some aspects of crime, where they have bigger artillery than the thugs or the people that's coming in the neighborhoods. Because you got like people like, at least here in Las Vegas, you got Floyd Mayweather. His crib got robbed, and it had a gated community and security. He needs extra security. He needs off-duty sheriff's deputies outside the house visible. So only why I believe in security is you got to protect the equity values. So when you do have construction in there, you don't have to worry about getting shut the fuck up. So we're just looking at all the burglaries from July. Looking at all the Lake Claire's. So we're looking at all the larcenies. So let's stay on Trulia and let's look at another listing.
Okay.
So we can save that property listing if you haven't already. So you and me can personally analyze that on the back end. No problem, Warner. I'll help you on all the steps when it comes to the situation. But Warner, if you want to come up, if anybody wants to come up, anybody that's coming up on a panel, I'll open up the panel. I'll put the link in the chat. Okay, so pretty much, Maurice, don't be too quiet. Give the list, the asking price. Give your opinion on it. The NOI.
The cap rate is a little bit low. You know, you want to get the cap rate around like 6 or 7. But I mean, right off bat, I'm not giving them 5 million. No, that's a no go. I may give them maybe 4.3. You know, and I'll give them basically 3.3 up front, and then have them carry a million. Or yeah, I'll just give them 3 and have them carry 1.3 million.
Okay, and tell me the address because I'm not looking at the screen directly. So it's 350
Lerner Street North.
Spell that out, big homie.
LANIR. LANIRER Street Northwest, Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, okay, so it's 350 Lanier Street Northwest, Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I do this for the people that's listening. Cause I tell people all the time, think big when it comes to commercial. So let's look at this. Matter of fact, let's look at the street view because we need to give people a street view. If the Google search can get us to that street view, we can look at that neighborhood to see what's surrounding it. So that's another. Well, okay. So hold on. So you see that angle right there? Okay. So how many units is in that thing? 16? So that's why we need to look at other surroundings so we can see 350 Street Northwest. So with the Lanier Street, we need to look at this situation and figure out who is this owner? Do we have any liens? Do we owe the city? Do we owe the county taxes? Is his mortgage straight? Is his occupancies all right? If all those problems exist, that's where you can beat up on that price and you can negotiate downward to see on this property across the street from 350 Lanier Street Northwest, Atlanta, Georgia. Because we need to figure out who is struggling. Now in New York, a lot of owners are struggling, but my man Alonzo, he pretty much said it's going to be tough because they're still cash flowing, even though that the equities is beat up. But me personally, in my honest opinion, I think they're losing and getting beat up so hard to the point of COVID where it's time to be able to see if you could structure something. Granted, if Biden-Harris administration does another lockdown, that pretty much hits them even harder. Hence, the aspect of the equities going downward, or at least you could be able to negotiate those equities downward to see how you can be able to get that price entry. But let's keep scrolling around the neighborhood. Go down the street. Because if we look at the crime rate just to be able to see and figure out, okay, is these are one of them ghettos that them rap ass niggas be talking about, or or this is pretty much just a area that doesn't have these high extreme limits of crime, because we also want to put an account of what is the crime element. That's why we always must research the crime element when it comes to the multifamilies, because multifamilies is a community among itself.
Right.
It's more than just net operating income and expenses. It's literally a community of itself. That's why I say, if there is an opportunity or ability to be able to hire and staff security, that'd be cool. But that's where you can leverage the security costs as a write-off on your taxes as well, because it's a business expense. Plus, security is on a commercial property. So let's look at some more listings, man. So we pretty much see the overall neighborhood. So let's look at some more listings. I wrote 350 Lanier. So we're going to do some prop stream research and be able to figure out what's the 411 when we come to that. So let's keep scrolling down. For all the people that's coming in, thank you for the like. And thank you for sharing. What's 846 Brian? No, Brycliffe Road. 846 Brycliffe Road. So I'm going to write that down too. So pretty much give them a rundown, asking price, net operating income, description.
The cap rate is pretty much close to 5%, which is still bad though, but you'll be pretty much paying close to $250,000 per unit. That's kind of high. Let's see, the acreage is kind of bad too. Let's see, there's no NOI here.
600,000, 500,000, because I only give 600,000 on this one. This really looks like a duplex.
Yeah, it does.
On the visual, it doesn't give the appeal of it could be a 10 unit situation. This really gives me 600,000 off the look.
Yeah, I wish there was
just
more
off the look.
I wish there was like a backyard photo too. I mean, just to see what's up there, you know?
I want to see that backyard. Okay. So we got a question, Real Deal. Can you see what are the cheap spots in Atlanta to stay at? I might move there for a teaching job, looking for $900 in rent. Well, if you're looking for $900 in rent, Widener, you probably talking about them hoods.
Yeah, that's all you get in Atlanta. If you're talking about
them hoods.
Yeah.
Talking about them hoods, bro. You need to figure, for one thing, Widener, you need to stop doing that minimalism shit. I don't believe in minimalism. I believe if you're a person that want to win this world, you got to bet big and you got to live big. Minimalism, $900, and you're trying to be an entrepreneur. Come on, man.
Come on, bro. We get panel, bro. Come up on the panel.
Wagner is supposed to come up with the panel. Wagner is them dudes. I love Wagner, but he never take advantage of the opportunity on getting on the panel to avoid getting charged up the front. Because Wagner, you've been on the channel since the start of this channel, and you have not booked the consultation. Other people that book consultation are getting results quick. I'm getting them in the deals fast. So what you think on the visuals?
I like it. I kind of like it. I'm still not giving them 1.5, but yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good.
Like I said, it's 600,000. It's 600,000. They say 1.5. I'm saying, well, how can I put it? 700K with 250K on the carry. 3 year. That's only going to give us a razor thin profit of 175,000 if we leverage business credit and all the shebang. So that's really to the point where if we get it on a cheap price, we got to develop that bad boy. But for all the people that's coming,
this is your almost 900. you're getting a studio basically.
Yes, a studio. Come on, bro. So for all the people that's coming in, this is an open panel. Feel free to join in. Open panel, open panel. Please join the panel. Please have your questions ready, pen and paper ready. But $900, you're getting a studio, Wagner. You're aiming low.
Yeah, and plus you're not getting a washer and dryer inside a studio, so you screwed, Wagner.
It's like, come on, bro. We have to be able to get more people on the strength of one. How can you be able to negotiate this? So 846 studio, $1,000 on rent, 700 square feet, $1,300 on market rent. So to be honest, we can charge more. I love this. So we got to sit. So I wrote down 846 Bryant Cliff because that's $1,300. So what we do, we're going to copy and paste this as soon as PropStream start working. As soon as PropStream start working, Mo, whenever it is, we can be able to see what's in that area when it comes to the comps.
You was close.
So it's
you was close.
Oh, it was close? Okay, cool. Cool.
800,000.
Okay, so now this can be done several ways, people. You can do a seller financing, or you can do a $50,000 wholesale fee. That's why I wrote down this property. And you go on the cash buyers list at 667. Thank God it's not 666, but 667. I'm Jewish faith, but 667, we can either negotiate it a little lower of 821. Hopefully we can get it at 725 and get pretty much a cash buyer to pretty much assign to. That's where you're pretty much negotiating it lower to make sure that you got a margin. So you always make sure that you got a margin wedge. So they say 1.5. If we give 725,000 on a quick 2-week close or a cash buy offer where it's 2 to 4 weeks, that gives enough room to be able to sign it to a developer, cash buyer. So let's save that property on PropStream. So they say the estimated equity is 550,000. To be honest, we can actually try to offer that and get a bigger wholesale fee.
Yeah, it's safe. Okay, I thought I didn't save it.
Okay, so let's look at the cash buyers. Let's see who's purchasing in this neighborhood. We need to get up in that area when it comes to cash buyers. So these are all the cash buyer transactions in this area. So the estimated value is 444,000. Sale price was 150. See, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to these wholesale margin fees. This is estimated value. This 400 Village Parkway Northeast, number 147, wound up being sold. It's a condo, so it wound up being sold for 150. It has estimated value of 449,000.
Freaking PropStream.
See, PropStream keep tripping. So let's keep scrolling. Wow. Yo, what's going on with PropStream, my G? Hey, Seven. It says here, I was looking for a cheap spot cause teachers in Atlanta making 51,000 per year starting out. Okay. Wadner, if you're not gonna come up on the panel, man, at least cash at me, man. That's Mr. Perfect 23G. At least pay. At least pay, man. Contribute. That's my cash app, Mr. Perfect 23G. Because you're not coming up on the panel, man. You need to pay for this because we're helping you on your Atlanta deals. You know that, right? Where after you're done watching this content, you can literally get ready to be able to have a pen and paper ready to go on knowing what to do. Because we're helping you find a deal and we're getting a cash buyer linked in. So wait a minute, hold on. Hold on, scroll up. Not 1281. Scroll up higher. Hold on, not too high, hold on. Okay, 531 estimated value, that sales price 375, 225 River Valley Road. So that's pretty much the value. That's the estimated value. And look how much it went for in 2015. 375, estimated value of 535,000. So $535,000 estimated value. Public record of 375. So if you pretty much had an aspect of like that can be a nice, profitable, hefty $10,000 to $15,000 wholesale fee with a title company with transactional funding. My man Kenny Rushing, he can give you the transactional funding. He only charged 1% after it's closed. So when it comes to this property, 375, 2015, estimated value, 335,000. That's the mailing address. That's the owner. So it's Investment Partners X LLC. Copy and paste that and see if a phone number pop up. So we can see how could we contact cash buyer because we got the mailing address. So they've been incorporated for 2014. Last annual registration year 2019. Okay. So keep scrolling. So that mailing address you can be able to send. Okay, so John Drillett, you could be able to copy and paste his name and find a phone number. I'm not saying to do it. I'm not saying to do it. I'm just saying for people that want to be able to find this deal, I'm helping you guys to be able to find a deal to wholesale right now as we speak on the spot to show you I ain't bullshitting. It's literally an aspect where you could copy, paste, ask to be able to see if you want a deal, if he's a fix and flipper. You provide him a very cheap deal in that location. You can be able to make some commission off of the aspect of you sending him deals. So East Atlanta Village Smoke LLC. So I guess that's the LLCs that's under this wing. No problem, Warner. I ain't sweating you. I'm just saying. Because, Wagner, I'm trying to be able to help all my clientele and people to be able to understand what's going on. So the physical address is, okay, so that's his physical address, Lawrenceville. Matter of fact, let's look at some deals in Lawrenceville. Copy and paste Lawrenceville, Georgia. And let's go on PropStream to see what we see so we can look at deals in this Georgia area, in this Georgia market more deeply. Let's look at the cash buyers bank. Oh, damn. All these cash buyers? Hold on. 11,000? Yo, 11,000 cash buyers in small ass Lawrenceville? Who is buying these? It better not be like 4 or 5 LLCs that's being the cash buyers on these things. Hold on. So let's look at that one real quick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna go that guy's LinkedIn and find him, or it could be. Let's actually try his LinkedIn. If this guy is the
Well,
link,
you can hit him up on LinkedIn and pretty much present the cash offer and see if he wants to sell. Because really, to be honest, you got to get these people off the aspect of do you want to sell, do you not want to sell, and use PropStream as a tool to see what is his mortgage. 1, what's his equity? 2, do he have any liens? 3, if he does have liens, he pretty much probably would be more motivated to sell than anything. So that's why you try to get those pressure points. Pre-foreclosures is the warmer leads, but cash buyers and saying what is what and who is pretty much what mortgage that they owe. Because if they owe mortgage, that's leverage.
yeah,
Okay, so 258, 260. So okay. Okay, so 175. So this was a fix and flip, bruh. Look at the time period of February 18th, 2020 to November 25th. So pretty much on Thanksgiving, bruh.
right.
For all the people that's coming in, please like the video and please feel free to join in if you want to. But yeah, this is fix and flip. So somebody got it for 175, put some money into it, sold it for 258. Now its value is 270. So it got one mortgage, it got one open mortgage. The mortgage balance is $191,273. Its estimated equity is 80,000. Its rent is 1,700. So you could charge $1,700 on rent. You know me. I'm gonna charge about 3,500.
Yep.
we getting that Airbnb money. We try to figure that out. So let me get my calculator real quick. Brief. Hold on, real quick. Brief. So if we charge $50 a night times 30, that's 1,500. If we charge $75 a night times 30, that's 2,200. If we charge $90 a night times 30, that's 2,700. If we charge 110 times 30, that's 3,300. When it comes to Airbnb, and Airbnb, you can charge more off the strength of its marketing, one. And a lot of this stuff, when it comes to marketing, it markets itself. Plus, you got piece of shit properties that's charging $50, $60 a night.
Right.
So put that in context. So what you think about this, man? What would be your price if you got on the phone and contact this Japanese person? Because the owner is Japanese. Look at that Yakazatu Hata.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's out of state, so this would be perfect.
Yeah,
he's
true.
out of state. He's out of state owner.
If
We
I
would
got him
pretty
on the
much.
phone, I would probably ask him, hey, I know you just pretty much bought this, I guess, but last year. But hey, I will give you maybe 230, 230. No, maybe 220.
180, bruh.
180.
180. 180, 190 cash offer.
Yeah. That sounds about right. 180, 190. Yeah, cash. I agree with that. I agree with that.
And we can assign it to a developer cash buyer. We lock up the contract with Mr. Yashizazu Hata, and we could be able to get that cash buyer developer involved with it.
Yeah.
So please, everybody, get the likes up. Please get the likes up. It's free. If you want to get on the panel, if you have any questions, please click on that StreamYard link. So we're looking at deals. So this is owned by LLC, Gray Homes LLC, it's a company corporation, and it's out of state. So it's from Claremont, Florida, 34711. So that's pretty much who owns this bad boy. No mortgage. So that's 259 Stone Mountain Street, Lawrenceville, Georgia, 30045. Okay, so estimated value 264. If we can get it for 175, that give us enough margin to make a $10,000-$15,000 assignment fee.
That's just kind of weird how the property value went down. Yeah, on this deal, I would give them probably like 180 cash.
Telling you 180 cash, fast cash offer that gives you enough leverage to be able to assign it to a developer. And let's look at the comps, bruh. Look at the cash sale, MLS details, the comparables, nearby listings, tax information, linked properties, mortgage, all that situation. Because we can look at the neighborhood, see what's going on in that neighborhood to see if there's any other deals or any other cash offers. We could be able to see what's their information and present them a deal. Because everybody that's listening in, you leverage the information to see who you could be able to sign contracts to for a low price, get a margin, sell it to that developer for a commission fee.
I mean, I just don't see how this deal right here is just it's so lower than the like surrounding area. Maybe there must have been like a lien or foreclosure or something in this house. Maybe.
Hold on, let's look at the property values, man. Let's look at the amounts. 305, 301, 325. Actually, that can justifiably. Matter of fact, let me write this property down. This could be a potential play between you and me.
Yeah.
Hold on, because that's 301, 325. Hold on, I got the pen and paper. So tell me the address real quick. So spell it out. Give me the numbers. Spell it out. What's the address? I'm not looking at the screen.
All right. 2259 Stone Mountain Street, Lawrenceville, Georgia. 30046.
Stone Mountain Street. And spell out Lawrenceville.
LAWRENCEVILLE.
Ville, Georgia. And if you can't save that property, cool. But I'm running this down. So the comps is 302 305 running area. If we could get it for 180, we can literally link up a cash buyer to be able to see what we can do. 185 to 165 liquid. Because remember, everybody that's listening, cash buyers and this situation is pretty much based off of getting a good entry, so you can pretty much negotiate your margin when it comes to these. So I wrote that down because if you can negotiate it 180, 165, that gives you enough margin to either do a double assignment with a title company. Once again, Kenny Rushing, transactional funding. Only why you do transactional funding is it could be able to help you close a deal on aspect and strength if you don't have funds up front. With a title company that's willing to work with you, that understands double closing, double assignment, or wholesaling in general, it'll have the aspect where they will pay for any type of liens and it will close for you and charge you a bill on the back end. Hence, your net profit is cut, but still a wholesale transaction went through where you could still be able to make money off of the profit margin, because the comps in that area is 305. That's 305,000.
Yeah.
305,000. If you can lock it up for 65,000, it gives you enough margin to be able to profit and give your developer, cash buyer, the ability to be able to win as well. So we're looking at another listing.
Come on, PropStream.
PropStream be acting slow, but once it does pop up, please tell me. The address.
I guess while we wait, we can look at more deals on
Crixie.
Yeah.
Black Mama, if you want to come up on the panel, please come up on the panel. Wadner, I'm telling you, Wadner, once you book a consultation, bruh, and I'm not going to tax your pockets, but only why I'm going harder on you is because you've been on this panel more than anybody. People that's literally came on this channel less time than you has got more results than you, Wadner. You're in New Jersey. Let's move around. Let's do virtual real estate. Let's leverage the aspect of you getting involved with the Atlanta markets. Let's get involved, man. But Black Mama, if you want to come up on the panel, please come up. Please come up. I'm really inviting everybody up on the panel so we could be able to get it. So I'm writing down all these deals, big homie. I don't like portfolios. No,
No portfolios. Okay.
no, because it's hard to sell. It's really hard to sell because they may like two properties, but if the owner just only wants to sell a portfolio, it pretty much makes it hard. What's that 524 looking like? Bingo. Respect to Benny. Benny, if you want to come up on the panel, Benny, you need to come up on the panel. I'm inviting everybody to come up on the panel. I'm just letting you know, just got on a few minutes ago. No problem, Black Mama. No problem. Benny, come up on the panel, bruh.
Let's look at the flyer.
524. I won't give nothing but 375.
Yeah, same here.
You know, 375. Prince Pierre, you're backstage? Okay. No problem. Hold on.
Actually, let me put this on. Let's see if prop screen loaded up. But okay, it has. I'll put this property here in the prop screen after we look at this one.
Put that on prop stream so we can analyze that. Prince Pierre.
What's going on?
What's going on, man?
Hold on, man.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see something. Something ain't right. Yeah, I'm having a little lag. You hearing something else on there?
No, we can hear you good.
No, we can hear you good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just I know y'all talking about this real estate game, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let you know, man, I done made my yeah. I done made my holistic debut, man, on YouTube, man, with the Prince Pierre Cloud 9.5 live show, man. I'm the game show host, man. Yeah, I'm talking about the game we live, man, which is life, man. So that's what we doing over here, man. So we dropping the game you spit. We let everybody know what's going on in the political system, the bullshit with the relationships and the sports and all that.
Okay, no problem, man. You know, when it comes to this, man, we just trying to be able to get people informed. Like, people are in Georgia, and Georgia is winning off the fix and flips because one, it's pro business. Two, it doesn't have none of the stipulations like California do. Three, you could be able to leverage the fact that people are buying shit in cash and use PropStream, the tool we're on right now, to be able to find out who bought it, call them on the phone number, and offer them more deals. So if you don't have the cash, you leverage other people's money. You ask them on the aspect, do you want a 3-2 bedroom, 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 6 bedroom, or a multifamily? So with this tool right here, it can give you all the information, the mailing address. You could send a letter to their address and figure out, can we be able to work out the terms? Because you can be able to leverage that aspect to be able to make sure the money. That's funny. Game show host. LOL. I love it. See? So well, Black Mama, Black Mama, please get back with me. I want to interview you due to the aspect that I do have Black women on my channel that want to get involved with real estate. I'm open to Black men, Black women. Let's get to this money, man, because it's too many opportunities, man. Because if people are going to cry and complain about gentrification, you might as well be able to see how can you be able to profit and benefit it, because they got unlimited money. You got hedge funds, you got corporations buying these areas, buying these ghettos, straight ghettos, and flipping them, making them into a new developed property. So, Mo, you got this written down? 1340 Grayland Hills Drive, Lawrenceville, Georgia, 30046. So I wrote that down.
Okay, I'm seeing y'all over here putting this real estate game down. Showing them this real estate game.
Yeah, so we can analyze their mortgage. We can analyze if the matter of fact, after we're done with this property right here, let's look at all of the liens. Let's see how much people owe in taxes and bankruptcies.
Oh, you putting them in the tax lien game.
I have to, Prince.
Oh,
I literally have
thing,
to.
man. You're doing a fantastic thing, Redeal.
No problem, man. You know, when it comes to this, man, people can make money off of the free content. So they say at 280. What's the mortgage? Scroll up. No mortgage. Okay. So it was bought in June 3rd, 29th, 1999 for $116,000. Sold in 2018. Okay, so December 18th, 2018 for $140,000. Its estimated value is $280. Last year, in September of 2020, it was $192,000. The comparables say $225,000. So in that neighborhood, it say $225,000. They saying this estimated value is $280. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna ask for $160, $170. Only why we do that because it can give us enough margin just in case if we're not right by going above value. Matter of fact, does it have any pictures? Matter of fact, copy paste that. If it doesn't have any pictures where we can pretty much see the whole property. Okay, it got floor plans. So it's just a new renovate. So, look inside the property.
You're gonna ask. You gonna ask what you say you gonna ask for? You gonna ask
160 to 170.
Okay,
160
so when
to
you
170.
get it, you're gonna try to turn around and sell it for about 225.
Well, the beautiful part about it is we just need to get a cash buyer and we can get a $5,000 to $10,000 commission fee on it.
Okay.
We get the price lower, Prince, so we can be able to beat up on that price and assign it to a developer, cash buyer in that area. Because this tool right here, PropStream, we can find anybody in that location that bought any property in this neighborhood with a cash offer. So we can pretty much get on the phone, email them, or get on that mailing address and pretty much say, you know, we got a property in that location that you bought in. We got another deal for you.
Okay.
We can work out the terms. More than likely, they'll be interested because they bought in that property a couple months ago.
Right. And what's the technical definition of this game?
Okay, so this game is pretty much wholesale real estate assignment.
Okay.
So when I mean
real estate,
yes,
to the developer,
to that cash,
you basically showing them the real estate and see if they're gonna buy.
Yes. So when it comes to these areas like Lawrenceville, Georgia, Atlanta,
you a definition of game show host, baby.
I'm telling you, man. Like people are winning out here in the South.
Property.
People are winning in the South. That's why people need to at least see what is the struggle. Because after this property, we're gonna look at liens. So that's where people that owe 20,000, 30,000 to the county.
Right.
Where we could get some more leverage. Salute to Double C. Black Mama in the chat. She pretty much said, I ain't mad at you. We can't be emotional. We don't get it. Some else will. If we can buy up things, we can still rent it out to our people. Black Mama, we can still be yes.
That's right, Black Mama.
Black Mama, we can be able to do that.
Game made up in here.
See, so we can do it. So that's why people need to just be more business acumen, meaning that you can understand on how to get it low. Pretty much the buy low, sell high method. But you buy low and you sell it a little higher, but you still make it where the people that's coming in can still profit because they're gonna put construction money in this. So The vacant homes is where the fix and flippers can really win. But save this property, Mo, because we're gonna contact to see what we can find out when it comes to this on the back end. Sellers love cash offers because it will let them avoid all the appraisals that the bank would want and potentially avoiding unknown repairs needed in order for the bank to fund. Yes, very good info, Real Deal. I'm listening and learning. No problem. So, when it comes to this, we just got to look at one, who got the liens.
Yeah, we'll just go to the lanes. I don't know what's happening.
It's because StreamYards run very low, extremely long. So let's look at the lanes. Matter of fact, get on the filter, big bruh. We need to get to the multifamilies. So you know what makes multifamily 16 units when it comes to certain situations, 16 units. And for anybody that wants to book a consultation, that's creditbuilder475@gmail.com. If anybody wants to donate to the stream, I definitely appreciate it. It's definitely not mandatory, but that's $ Mr. Perfect 23G. Mr. Perfect 23G, $ Mr. Perfect 23G. That's my Cash App. If anybody wants to come in, it's an open panel. Feel free. We're doing a late night real estate weekend information. We got a situation when it comes to the Middle East. I told people when it comes to the oil stocks, it's going to win. It seemed like that my prediction wound up actually being more true than ever. So I tell you guys, people, be aware, because when Biden Harris raised taxes on that ass, people are going to be wishing that they was getting into real estate. Because real estate is actually a situation where they can pull money in to be able to avoid all the big hefty taxes. So we got 1291 Britton Drive, Lawrenceville, Georgia, 30044.
Yeah, there's only 4 units, which is
so we got Michael S. Hanson. Michael S. Hanson, he's the owner. So so he actually owns this motherfucker. What's his mortgage amount? Do we got a mortgage? Or it's just one lien? Okay, so it's just one lien. 375 estimated value. How much is the lien? Let's look at the tax information. Scroll down. Highlight the tax assessed information for the people that's in the audience so they can know how much you owe.
the 160.
So the tax assessment 160, his property taxes is 4,800. Says here 26.9%. Prince, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, for sure. I'm just making sure that all the people that's inside the panel is still here so we can still learn. So I would say the comparables, look at the comps. Why is the comps at 3.9 million? That's like a millionaire's neighborhood. I'm curious now.
Yeah, that is a little wild.
It's a millionaire's neighborhood if it's 3.9
Oh, okay.
million.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know you're telling the audience. But yeah.
It's a genuine like apartment. So
Okay, so it's apartments.
yeah.
Okay, so Prince, Mo, can you look at more listings? I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I gotta use the bathroom break real quick. So look at more listings. If you haven't copied and saved this, we can be able to contact the owner and see if we can make a cash offer. Because all of these listings that we're showing you guys is pretty much deals that you could potentially make if you got the cojones and the ability to negotiate when it comes to a fast close, quick offer, cash offer as is. So I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Please mute up. Look at more listings when it comes to liens. Look at higher lanes. Lanes where look at the filter, test that filter out so people that don't understand PropStream, they can understand how to use this tool to its optimal ability. So I'm gonna mute up. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Hold on.
No, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna look at a couple of properties in Jacksonville, Florida. I guess we're gonna look at it with liens.
So yeah, I wanted to ask
Yeah.
some questions about the strategy though. So I'm seeing that you seeing the property, seeing the value of the property.
Right.
And you finding out what the mortgage of the property is, right?
Right.
Because okay.
For instance, like this is the estimated value, and this was the estimated values last time of sold.
Okay.
Or purchased.
Then I seen the mortgage. Go back to the mortgage.
Yeah, the mortgage information right here. So pretty much, they have one mortgage right here. Estimated balance on the mortgage is $195K. Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, a little over $195K. They paying $899 a month on a 30-year mortgage, right?
Yep, on a 30-year mortgage.
Yeah, long due. Yeah, 51. So yeah, so you find that out and all that.
Yeah, then you call them up, give them cash offer, just to buy them out pretty much. Even though they bought it for, the estimated value is $287. I would give them approximately $1. Oh no.
You give them
190.
Yeah, 190. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because how long they been in the house?
Let's see. Since 2013. 2013.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, can you find out how much they put into the house as of now?
Let's see. Property details.
How much mortgage they done paid?
I don't think you can find the mortgage they paid. I think you can find the estimated balance that they owe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty much the balance. The estimated balance is $195,000. Wow. Estimated value is $290,000. Last year on September 2020 is $240,000. Wow. As the lien is around $300, which, to be honest, is it on the MLS? Is it on the MLS? Does it say MLS? Is it on? When I mean MLS, for the people that's listening in the audience, it's pretty much stating that it's on Zillow or Realtor.com.
Let's check.
So it look like they only put like $80,000 into the house. So basically, they basically get that money back when they sell it. but then turn around and then you turn around and do what you need to do to get yours. Is it something like that?
Yes, Black Mama. There is a difference when it comes to comps when it comes to apartment buildings in the area. So it's pretty much area based. So we're looking at all the angles. So that's the property with the liens.
Yep.
Maurice.
Yep.
They say 290.
290.
It got liens.
Right. That's why I said 180.
180.
180.
180.
So it's got liens is 180. So then what you offering?
180. I will offer them 180 or 160.
160
Yeah,
to 180.
Okay. 160 to 180. Okay.
Yeah, no more than that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking about. 155 to 165, 180, yeah, around that range.
Because that gives you enough room to be able to, one, negotiate on a lower basis, two, to be able to sign it to a developer. Because that's why I'm saying, when it comes to these plays right here, the single families, they're just trying to lock them contracts up low and they'll sign it to another investor. So for all the people that's coming in, please, Davito, come up on a panel, man. Everybody that's pretty much tuning in, I need people to come up on the panel. I need people to ask questions. I need people to come with the areas. We could find deal in your area, be honest. But let's get out of Lawrenceville, man. Let's look at Jacksonville.
This is Jacksonville.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's look at, hold on. So let's look at the pre-foreclosures because there's a lot of pre-foreclosures. I see 1,800. Filter it where it's 16 units so we could get the multifamilies locked up. So let me open up the panel again. So hold up. So let's look at multifamilies in Jacksonville so we can look at some listings, some deals, find out who is who, what is what, cash buyers, all that shebang.
So basically you ain't doing them to being the middleman.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because when you're a middleman like this and you can find deals, it actually gives you a lot of leverage because you lock up the contracts before they can with equity. Not sure if the owners upgraded or if they paid extra principal. Highly doubt if they have liens, but mortgage estimate doesn't show that. It only shows likely regular payments. Well, if they have regular payments, because Black Mama, only thing we got to do is just pretty much entice them when it comes to our asking price, when it comes to the property, and fast closing, because we got to find convenience. That's why I look at pre-foreclosures. And the beautiful part about PropStream is you can find the divorces.
Oh yeah.
I don't know because it's all county record. Divorces is county record. So with the filter, you can find all the divorces, the pre-foreclosures, the bankruptcies. I don't think you can find child support. If you can find child support, then that's a hell of a tool.
Right.
That's a hell of a tool right there. You can find the child support in the county. But we just try to be able to find the people that are pretty much struggling and that would need to be able to close very quickly. So we're pretty much being their savior. We're pretty much found them in a grand scale.
Oh, okay. That is what's up, though, man. Yeah, man. Like I told her, man. See, you the game show host, man, of the financial market. Shit.
But Prince,
Go ahead.
Prince, I'm gonna tell you this, man. If motherfuckers, I hate to cuss like this, but if motherfuckers say that Biden and the Harris administration isn't gonna extend, how can I say, moratoriums off the strength that they don't got enough power in Congress, then this is the ability where people that did pay their bills, pay their rent, and paid attention, where they can see, okay, you got liens, you got mortgages, you got back rent. Okay, cool. Let me lock that up real quick.
Yeah, let me get you
Where
out
you
of
can
there
profit.
right there, fool.
Exactly. Let me get you out of there right fast. I got cash buyer in the area. Plus, I got it for a good negotiated price on the seller side where my cash buyer can profit and I can get a fee.
Yep.
So you can negotiate the fee, either assignment fee with a title closing, and what you do is every time that you got a contract, every time that you got a
All
property
right,
in the
Bob Barker, the
contract,
price is right.
you get a title.
Yeah.
The price is right, goddammit.
Yeah.
But respect to my man Keystone in the chat. Keystone
Man. I love this, man.
Keystone in Philly. So, you know, the Philly fix and flippers. My man Greg Parker, he was on Earn Your Leisure. For all the people that's on YouTube, please research that Earn Your Leisure, Flip into Millions. That episode, my man pretty much gave you all the game when it comes to construction. Black man, serious business owner, married with kids, serious man, street dude that turned good. Street dude that turned good. So he in Philly. So Greg Parker, he in Philly, Keystone, research.
So what
yes,
you
sir.
got to do to get in position to play this game, though, to do this?
So it's a rinse and repeat model, Prince. So you try to get it as low as possible. So when your cash buyer comes in, your fix and flipper, your developer, your construction company. Pardon me, I'm eating food. I'm eating my dinner right now. So pardon the burping and eating. But when it comes to that, in order to be able for you to get in this game and win, you get it at a lower price. Hence, that you got a title company. That's why I tell people, you call the title company, you ask them on a straight, direct level, do you do double closing? Do you do real estate wholesale? Or do you guys do double assignment? Now, my man Kenny Rushing, he can help you when it comes to transactional funding. Stating that if you want to do a double close, because double close, you get the fatter profits. Commission, you get lower profit. Because when you're commissioned, you're pretty much like an employee. But double closing, you pretty much have it where contract A is $64,000, but contract C to your end buyer, your cash buyer, that I tell you guys all the time, is around $80,000. You can make around $15,000 to $14,000 in the margin, but it's after repair value of $225,000. So it is enough margin where it's a win-win-win situation where the cash buyer can win because they got enough equity and after repair costs when it comes to fix and flipper. One, you got it off the strength of one, the property has liens, mortgages, it's a struggling owner, he's in a tough spot, he needs your help.
Okay.
So that's why you look at websites like PropStream, Deal Machine, connecting investors if you got that big money to be able to find what's going on with their mortgage, man. What's going on? How much they owe? How much equity?
Hey, man.
What's in the area?
Y'all better get over there and get over there and get a consulting game. Get consulted by Real Deal Financial real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? he gonna get the price right for you, and man, he gonna put you up in some. He gonna put you in the game, boy.
Yeah, but Keystone, yes, Greg Parker, he has a YouTube video where he's pretty much stated that he was motivated because he was pretty much the Trump era. He's pretty much the 80s Trump era in the East Coast where Trump built a casino, everybody was going in.
Yes, sir.
So Greg Parker was motivated off the strength of one big casino shit with his name on it, Trump's name on it,
well,
and Greg Parker built
that?
What's that?
Shoot, he was trumping on him.
But yeah, man, with Greg Parker, man, he a good dude. I talked to him on the phone. He's my Philly mentor. And he was
Yeah,
motivated off the
man.
strength
Now
that
he
he wanted to
jumping
put
on
his
him.
own shit.
Or another way to put it, shit, he got laced up on that Orange Man game.
Orange Man game. I'm telling you, Orange Man game, because with Greg Parker, he had the aspect of one, he wound up meeting him, and two, he wound up getting game to figure out, okay, you build up your brand first, then you put your name two, then three, you have the licensing where other people can manage your shit, and bada bing, bada boom. So that's why Greg Parker, earn your leisure. Earn your leisure.
Yo, Lee.
Greg Parker.
So he's a man of earned leisure.
Yes. Please. Please. Because I don't care if you like him, hate him, or love it. Duplicate the model, rinse and repeat, and make sure that you earn your leisure, man. You know, with earning your leisure, man, you earn the aspect of your last name, not your first name. But, you know, so what's this property, man? Give us the back down. Give us the rundown. Address, value, all that.
All right. 2252 4th Avenue, Jacksonville, Florida. It has a divorce pretty much. That's why I'm looking at it. It was worth $130,000 in 2016. No, 2006. Sorry, I got a little spudge on my computer. 06. And pretty much the estimated value now is 150,000, which if I was going to buy
160,000.
Yeah, damn near 160,000. And if I was to like come up, I would tell them, hey, I'll probably do 90 to 80, just to get it
90,000.
Yeah, that's all I
get. 93,000, because you want to make sure that they can have, because with the title company can maybe be able to make sure that one, if they have a mortgage, you could still be able to close. Two, if there's any aspects of any liens, they could be able to inform you at a very fast, quick notice. So 93,105 highest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Highest, because you just immediately, how can I put it? Let me clear up my words.
So you just trying to get that pennies off of, you trying to get them pennies off a dollar on it. Don't get
yes. If you got liens, we after you. We on it. Yeah. We ain't bullshitting. But you know, when it comes to this, man, we just need to be able to 90.
I see you over here getting your dollar bill on. You trying to get your percentage.
Yeah, man, because 85 really start off 85 to start off the negotiating at its highest 105, because we're trying to be able to make sure that we get a good margin where we can get our fee in Jacksonville, plus to be able to get a good, how can I say, after repair value to comps. Let's look at the comps. It's 102. They want, matter of fact, we need to get at 80. Get 80,000, because we got 15 properties with 102,000 with days on the market, 80 days on the market, then it's 102,000. So it pretty much shows that it's going to be in the market on the average base a while.
Yep.
So 16 flip comps. Let's look at the 16 flip comps. Scroll up. Not that up. The other side up. The left side. Not big, bruh.
Oh,
when I mean the left side, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the full screen where you scroll up.
Oh, my bad, bro. Oh, shit. Gotcha.
Yes. 6. You see the 16, the flip comps? That's pretty much the investor comps. We got 150 cash buyers in that neighborhood. So if we had a team of Filipino Asian workers for $5,000 to $6,000 an hour, we can contact everybody without using our sweat, breath, and tears to be able to see, okay, the cash buyer They buy these properties, a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Like I said, rent and repeat model. Figure out what they want. It's their order. It's like Taco Bell. You figure out what they want.
Lito Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. And you hit them with that Taco Bell. You trying to figure out what they need. But let's look at that 16 flip comp, the comp, because the comps will help us on what the investors is selling these things for. Okay. Okay, so 31,000, 48,000, 36,000, 93,000, 46, 171. What's the 171 going for? So it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. No, it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Hold on. Click on that. What's going on with that? And let's look at the details to figure out who bought that, and you contact who bought that and offer them a cash offer. Let's see. Okay, you bought this deal. Let's send them more deals in the Jacksonville area. If it's an LLC, let's get it. Okay, it's an LLC. PM3 Solutions LLC. You send them a letter to their mailing address to say on the aspect of, I'm a local investor. I want to be able to send deals to people. So it's 8550 R. Gale Business Loop, number 1705, Jacksonville, Florida, 32244. So you send them an email. No, you don't send them an email. You skip trace, but you skip trace when it comes to PropStream paid version, but you send them an email for the free version. So you send them a mailing address. You send them a handwritten you send a handwritten mailing to their mail address stating that you're a private investor willing to send them deals for a discounted price. You work out the terms. You send them the deals. If they don't like that deal, you figure out what deal that they want. And the deal that we pretty much already have locked up, we send it to another cash buyer. We got a whole bunch of cash buyers in that location in Jacksonville. That whole neighborhood got a whole bunch of cash buyers. So it gives us a lot of leverage to be able to say, okay, if this person don't want it, somebody's going to want this shit. Because it's an undervalued property where we got it for a low price and we can give it to a higher price, but they can still profit. That's the only equation when it comes to wholesale real estate and assignment contracts. So PM3 Solutions LLC is the owner. Okay, so let's look at the comparables. What's in that neighborhood? 25 flips, 100 neighbors, 150 cash buyers, 25 pre-foreclosures, 78 liens, 150 high equity properties, 150 vacant properties. Now the vacant properties, the zombie properties, you could be able to link the 150 vacant with the 150 cash buyers. Granted, if you see that the cash buyers is in those areas, they need a property locked up, that's where you come in. You get those vacant 150 properties at a very discounted price. For negotiating, if it's an out-of-state owner, they don't want to deal with it. If it's an out-of-state owner, meaning that it's not occupied, non-owner occupied, remember that terminology for the people that's looking at the replay, non-owner occupied on vacant properties. You send those vacant properties, you lock them up first, and you send them to them cash buyers that's in this area or in the Atlanta, Georgia market. Because you may never know. You may have to be able to search around. If they don't want it in Lawrenceville cash buyers area, somebody in Atlanta, Georgia is going to pick it up in Lawrenceville. Period. Get it for a lower price. Sell high. That's a simple method, but it's not simple like that. You got to get a title company, one, that actually do assignment, double close, or understand the process of wholesale real estate where you get it for 65, you assign it to a cash buyer for 80, and you get that $15,000 in the middle in between profit. So that's why those components matter.
Right.
Okay, I made money off of MoneyGram stocks on my MoneyGram CSRD. Keystone, if you're in the back chat, man, let me know. Let me know if you're in the back chat. If you are Keystone, because you're in the Philly market. But let's look at. Matter of fact, did you save this property? Did you write this property down? Because we can look at this neighborhood Mo on the later run, on the later end. So let me copy and paste for all the people
Smiley
that's
YouTube
coming
show, they should
in.
play music on this show. Play what they want to play. Isn't that big?
I don't know, man. I got ADHD, man. If I listen to music, I'm gonna be bumping my head to music more than I'm gonna be paying attention to these deals. So I need to be locked in when it comes to everything. Cause if I listen to music, I'm gonna be bumping my head. I'm gonna be all out of whack, and people are gonna be like, "Damn, real deal, you ain't even paying attention to what's going on, cuz." But it is what it is. So, let's look at other markets, man. Let's look at Memphis, Tennessee. You know, people from Memphis, they say music. And they say music. I know. Memphis, Tennessee has a fix and flipping situation. You know, it would be prime opportunity if the people in that area would understand how to come together and to be able to learn how to be able to make money with each other. Young Dolph and Yo Gotti, them two brothers need to be able to figure something out and be able to understand that you can be able to make money together. You know, that's funny. Black mama say don't play music. Don't play music. I would try to make money on a whole another way. No problem. But let's look at the pre-foreclosures because those are pre-auctions. Damn, that's a lot of cash buyers. There's 50,000 cash buyers.
I don't want that.
God damn, they got 200,000 high equity properties.
Post on this motherfucker. You tripping me, man.
Okay, 85,000 built in 1949. So the lot size is 16,000. The square foot is 1,500. Pre-foreclosure. See, this can be apartment building. Be honest, I would knock this shit down. 3196.
Bullshit.
Yo, what happened?
Shit,
Prince, what happened?
Oh, nobody my problem. Hold on.
Yo, mute up, Prince. If you got an outside conversation, big homie. That's from me to you. So, wait a minute. Richie Pritchett. Ronnie Pritchett. Okay. Freeman Pritchett. 3196 West Shirley Circle, Memphis, Tennessee. 38121. So, what's the pre-foreclosure details? Click on it. Okay, so June 15th, 2021. Okay, the recording book page, it's null. The auction, does that say August 5th? Is
Well,
that an 8 or a 6 when it comes to
oh yeah,
auction information?
this is August 6th, August 5th, 2021.
Okay, so it's a county courthouse. So the courthouse. Okay. So what's your price on this, man? I would get it for 40,000. Wow. 35.
Yeah, I'm going 35 also.
35. Get it for 35 because if it's 85, it gives us enough margin to assign this small baby contract. Wacky TV, respect to you, man. This is on Prop Stream. Wacky, if you want to come up on the panel, man, Wacky, it's open panel. Matter of fact, let me open up the panel for Wacky. If you want to come on, because he's a realtor. He's a dude that I respect genuinely. That's my guy right there. So come up on the panel if you got time. Granted, if you got time, come up on the panel.
All right. I do got an area I want y'all to look at.
Okay, well, what's the area? What matter of fact, after we're done with this one, tell me the area.
All right. I apologize.
Okay,
I thought I
so
put y'all on mute, man. I'm on another device. I was looking at my phone.
no problem. No problem. So we got 126 Wood Grove Road, Memphis, Tennessee, 38117. Off market, pre-foreclosure. Okay, so it's owned by a corporation, non-owner occupied. So that means they're renting it out. It's occupied by a tenant. It's been owned for 2 years, 9 months. It's been financed. It's in Shelby County, Tennessee. Tennessee. Okay, so Harris Realty Incorporated. If you want to be able to send a cash offer deal, that mailing address right there. When it comes to skip tracing, you can be able to find a number of the LLC. If you want to be able to contact them and either 1, send them a cash offer, 2, be able to have a good entry. When it comes to negotiating, no problem. Okay, I wish I can hop on, but I'm doing some things in the house right now. But thanks for the off. No problem, Wacky. No problem, Wack. I got respect for you. But after this property, we're gonna go to Prince. What he said when it comes to the property. So let me write this down. 12-6 Wood. So let me do this real quick. Hold on. Let me take a picture of this real quick. Then we can move on to what my guy Prince said. So let me take a picture of this listing. Okay, so I took a picture. Okay, so I took a picture. So Prince, what listing that you got, man? What's the address?
Oh, the address would be 1505 Wittenberg Drive. Yeah, it would be WHITTENBURG. Witten.
Wittenberg.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's take a look at it.
Details.
Off market, no distress, no short sale, no HOA, owner type, owner occupied. Okay, so it's owner occupied. So he owns this 5 years, 10 months financed. Okay, so that's 1505 Wittenberg Drive, Fort Worth, Texas, 76134. Okay, 235 estimated value. There's a mortgage on it for 26. Wow. Okay, so 228 the comp. Okay, so I would say 150 to 165 range when it comes to the asking price. Fast close.
You know how much this house was in 1995?
How much was it?
How much was
$60,000.
What?
60,000?
Bruh.
You know how I know?
You own it, right?
No, my grandma bought that house in 1995. She got rid of it in 2000.
The year 2000?
Basically on the real estate flipping shit, living in it and flipping it, and then she ain't got to pay no taxes.
Taxes,
on
yeah.
it. Right.
Shit, man. Better
That's why I
get
brought
this
it up,
thing
see?
back for 140, 150. You know, the owner right here, Elmer E. Aquanino. Aquanino.
Yeah. When did he buy it?
So he bought it. Okay, so it doesn't show when it comes to the price and sell on the far right side on the public record. It doesn't show.
So it don't show when he bought it.
Doesn't show when he bought it. But let's look at the mortgage because we can. Matter of fact, yeah, we can look at that mortgage.
Okay. You see where it says Harold Lord and Leona Montague? That's my grandmother and grandfather down there. So they financed, yeah, right down at the bottom.
Okay, on
And
the
the person
bottom,
that
the
bought
deep
it
bottom.
from her, yeah. So they bought it
Okay.
for $97,000. And when she bought it, so it was sold at $97,000. Bought it in '95, it was only $60,000.
So if we say if for sentimental reasons we set you up on a deal and we get a commission off of you closing it. Say if we tell you to get it for 145.
Right.
145 fast closing as is, pretty much quick closing, title company. My man Kenny can get you involved in this. 145, that leaves you enough room to be able to sell to a cash developer with a $10,000 assignment fee for 155. So you get it for 145, 155, plus they put money into it. They resell it for 300,000.
Right.
Bingo.
Okay.
So
Yeah. The Montague doctrine, boy. They was doing that thing, weren't they?
So you pretty much gotta, you just gotta be able to you understand how much it went for. So you understand how much they got it for. 90,000, wow, 145,000. That's like a $55,000, $60,000 profit. Anybody will take that. Anybody will take that because you made it where they can make a profit and there's still enough room for you to win.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you get the off-market deals. People win off of the off-market deals and getting on these phones. It's the business of talk to people. TTTP. Talking to people. So.
Yeah.
So this is a nice listing, man. Please keep this in your radius, Prince, because when you and me talk, we definitely gotta
Yeah,
be able to make
that'll be
sure.
some good game.
That'd be one of
Go
them.
get that lick.
Get that licked and get to the others. So what's in the neighborhood, man? What's the comps?
Yeah, let's look at the
They
comps
got
down that street, on
the
Wittenberg.
comparables and in the listings. What's on that right side? Hold on. What's on that far right side? 230, 206, 230, 225, 200, 215, 255. So yeah, so he has the ability to be able to profit. If he could get it for 150 and everything's going for 230, yeah, he has the ability to be able to sign this to a developer cash buyer in that area and get a profit himself, where he can kind of redeem it where he made money off of that situation to pocket.
Yeah, see, 9 bankruptcies, 9 divorces on there. You got 2 pre-foreclosures. Yeah. Look at the 2 pre-foreclosures.
Look at the 2 pre-foreclosures, Mo. If and when you see them.
Yeah, gotcha. The 2 pre-foreclosures.
Okay.
98. Back in 02.
Okay.
The other one was Stonegate. I've been on that street. That is 253 back in 2016. Yeah, that house, they must have done some remodeling to that house. Yeah, that house went up. That second house, that was a good house.
Okay. Mo, so give the details. Because because it's a little wording. So for people that's listening.
Gotcha. 22nd Stonegate Drive, Fort Worth, Texas, 76134. The estimated value 326,000. Let's see. If I was trying to get this property, I would give them at least 240. Yeah, 240 probably. Maybe 220 at the lowest.
220.
Yeah, 220.
220.
220
with a fast close.
Yeah.
Yo, I got my first dislike in like months. Yo, my first dislike. That is funny. Okay, so we got 6 properties, average 332,000, and average sale price 30 days. So these things is getting out the market quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So that can be good for a fix and flip type of situation when it comes to people sending deals over. Because if it's getting out the market within 30 days, then it's pretty much a hot market when it comes to listing sales. So the owner type individual, owner occupied. He owned the property for close to about 5 years. So 5 years he financed the thing. Okay, 326. Mortgage left over 229. If you would offer 260, because he has one lien that's a involuntary lien of $3,373. Wait a minute, hold on. His public, the last time it was sold, 253. I said 270. 5. That would leave the person $22,000. So Julius P. Hill. We would give Julius P. Hill $285,000. What's the comps in that area? Okay, 295, 325, 360, 315. Okay, 260, 230. Yeah, so when I said 270, to be honest, 275 in that range.
Yeah. But yeah, actually, it's getting kind of late. But
Okay.
yeah, ice cream. Well, we're probably gonna do this a lot more.
Yes.
Yeah.
No problem, man. I respect the fact that you pretty much gave a good rundown, Maurice. Just Us Handbricks, if you want to come up on the panel, feel free to come up on the panel. If anybody wants to be able to join, feel free. It's an open panel. Maurice, we'll be able to talk later on the private end.
Okay.
I respect the fact that you came in and pretty much gave a good rundown analysis. All of the address that we talked about, all 7 of them, written them down. So we'll talk about them, how to get either seller financing or assign them to cash buyers in that area.
Cool.
So this helped us with the homework that we do naturally.
Right. Bye, real deal, man. I'll catch you later, bro.
All right, Mo. Respect to you.
Peace.
So, Prince, you still with me? Prince, you still with me? I don't know if my man Prince is still with me, but if anybody wants to be able to join us on the panel.
I put it on my heavy hitters playlist.
Yeah, man. What's going down? I see your homeboy.
Okay. Yeah, my man had to pretty much leave, so he pretty much did everything that I needed when it comes to the prop stream. Because it seemed like every time I share my screen, it always fucks up to the point where it's bad. But Just Us Handbricks, if you want to come up, if anybody wants to come up on the panel, this is an invitation for anybody who wants to join. They can feel free to join. But yeah, we pretty much gave up all the information when it comes to the deal. So we gave a 2-hour presentation of 1, how to find deals using PropStream. 2, what would be the strategy off of a starting price. That would just be off of 1 to start the negotiations, because we're trying to get you in a good entry price, because that's only how you profit off of real estate, off of a good entry price, not off of the strength of you selling it. No, if it's worth $325,000, you need to get that situation for $197,000, $215,000, something where you can be able to get at least a good entry price to be able to profit, because you profit off of the entry price. That's only how I help my developers, only how I help the people that are fixer flippers in the area, my area in general, but just in areas for you to be able to make money. You gotta help your developers, your fixer flippers to make money. So that's the wedge. You always try to beat up on the price and a fast close. You make it where it's a fast, convenient close. You always make it like that. That's why you use pretty much tools like PropStream to be able to figure out how much in liens that they owe. Is it state? Is it county? Is it federal? If it's federal, then they're really in big trouble. So they're willing to be able to negotiate a little more. So, people should just be more diligent and be more bright when it comes to the strength of either one, looking at the county tax assessor information. If you feel like PropStream or is connected investors isn't giving you your just due when it comes to information, you can be able to utilize your county tax assessor. But PropStream is good because I don't have to go to the tax or county assessor to be able to get the information. I can be able to pull it up with the laptop and understand the information of one, how to be able to analyze the value, analyze the liens, and give a value where one, they can be able to accept, two, the ability for the cash buyer to win. Because it's all for the cash buyer to win. Remember that. When it comes to all the deals that we just presented and mentioned on this live stream, it was all of the strategy of getting it low, selling it a little higher, assigning it for a fee, and getting a good negotiating basis of what you need. When it comes to one, having all of your cash buyers ready, interested, and motivated to be able to say, okay, he can get it for a lower price than I can. He locks up quicker than I can. How can we be able to do consistent, steady business? You leverage them on 5-6 deals, meaning 5 deals straight. We can provide them value where they profit every time that they be able to do a fix and flip. They can be able to make a range of $70,000 to $80,000 on a flip. They win. So, really looking at ranges of properties that's 40, 60,000, 70,000 on a $200,000 and $230,000 profit off of a $300,000 market, then you can win. That's why you look at all the vacant properties. So look at pre-foreclosures, liens, vacant properties, zombie properties, and see what you can do. See what you can do. See what you can do, because really it's really to the strong point of how good your negotiating skills are and how can you be able to leverage the data that Zillow, Realtor.com, and other MLSs don't give. Because other MLSs don't give you when it comes to the mortgage, what they pay, what's the public record. No. So that tool pretty much gives you all the information plus skip tracing tool. So for all the people that wants to come up, this is the last call. I'm pretty much gonna wrap this up. But that is funny. I have one dislike. I wonder if this is Troll King disliking me. I wonder if it's Troll King. Because me and Troll King got into arguments when it comes to political situations. It is what it is, but it's funny. But for all the people that's coming in and for all the people that's still tuned in with me, I respect everybody. Black Mama, Just Us Handbricks. I respect and appreciate everybody that came and showed support. Respect to my man Mo. That's a real deal developer. I'm Real Deal Financial. I'm your host. We gave you examples when it comes to properties, listings, and leads. I usually don't do a weekend stream, but I did it just for the hell of it, just to be able to give people information and give people strategies on how to be able to take advantage of profiting off of gentrification or just development in general. Because a lot of times it's not gentrification. It's really just a construction company finding a property for a low price. No problem, Black Mama. Sorry, computer just kicked me off. Black Mama, you was about to come up on the panel. If you was about to come up on the panel, here's the link. If you wasn't about to come up on the panel, I can be able to close this bad boy. And Black Mama, you got my email. So if you need my contact information, you can pretty much email me when it comes to it, and we can pretty much figure out what's the deals in your area so you can be able to make money on it. Take advantage of these developers, because the home builders on my channel are pretty much presented all of the stocks for you to benefit it. So that's pretty much NAIL, NAIL. That's when it comes to the home builders, but people need to pay attention when it comes to the global economy. So people need to be more diligent when it comes to all the costs, the analysis when it comes to of one, the cash buyers, where they buy it at. 2, who are they? 3, you presenting an offer. 4, you sending them offers where they pretty much see that you're an indispensable asset, you're valuable to their team. Then the next step is 1, leveraging the fact that you can provide them very cheap deals at a profit where they can profit. The more profit that you help them, the more money they can lend you. And let me repeat that again. The more profit that you can give them, the more money that they can lend to you. So, it is what it is. People need to think more profit. People need to think more global. People should think more real estate when it comes to at least the comps. Be more diligent. And one into another can lead to you leveraging them, where you can get a loan for hard money lending, where you can find a property off of the knowledge of you understanding what a deal looks like, negotiating, getting a property at a low price. If you could get a property that's $15,000, you can resell it for $125. You gotta win. No matter if you choose to execute it on your own or assign it to a developer for $5,000 to $10,000, that's still a good scenario for you to take advantage and capitalize off of. Because people are gonna tell you that that it's either over fluctuated. No. If you see a whole bunch of cash buyers on your prop stream tool, you leverage them and you contact them to see what they want. If it's in the Atlanta area, cool. If it's outside the Atlanta area, even better. You can research other markets, be able to get them on the phone, figure out what they want, lock them under contract, bada bing, bada boom. So it's not easy, no. That's why a lot of people would hire teams, cheap labor for $4 or $5 an hour, or a Fiverr listing where they would pretty much have a worker that does 6-7 calls for $100 or $125 on Upwork on a fixed margin to be able to contact these people for you. But when it comes to this, you got to just understand the aspect of you being very convenient for them. As much as convenience that you provide them, the better that you can be able to at least get some profits, get a title company, get the transactional funding, which really, when you get really the first step of this, as soon as you get the contract locked up with using a assignable contract by using Flipman's contract, that's on YouTube, Flipman at YouTube. He has his free assignable contracts. Plus, he has it where he can be able to mentor when it comes to deals. But I mentor you when it comes to the deals as well. So you can get the free contract when it comes to him. Text Flipman at contract. You can be able to get those free contracts. And you can use DocuSign, Rocket Lawyer. You can use those tools when it comes to assigning virtual contracts. Earnest money deposit is needed when it comes to wholesale real estate. Earnest money deposit is definitely needed. And also you can collect the earnest money deposit when it comes to your cash buyer, end buyer. Your cash buyer will be the same terminology as an end buyer, because you're locking up the contract as a middleman. and you're assigning the contract to the end buyer, cash buyer, and you pretty much can get a good deal, pretty much be all good in the hood, solid, and you just try to be able to figure out what you need when it comes to one. If you can assign contracts to people in that area, you're pretty much an indispensable asset. You can pretty much write your own ticket. And also you can create validity where if you do have a situation deal where you need outside lending, you help so many people in that area where you can be able to get that lending access to you because your track record is valid. Plus, you have the ability to be able to get assets for a discounted rate. And that's why people create Facebook ads saying that we buy houses, we provide a cash offer as is closed to be able to reel in a whole bunch of targeted leads and to be able to get those properties for 20, 30 cents on the dollar. So even if your area, if you see we buy houses, no matter if it's a sign at a red light stop at a pretty much a stoplight in a commercial area, you contact that phone number. If it's a picket sign saying that we buy houses, you find that area, Craigslist ads, we buy houses, find an area, Facebook ads, we buy houses. Once again, you contact that phone number, you see what they want, you assign them the deals, and you can be able to get that assignment fee off of knowing what they want, what's the area, what's the zip codes, what's the location. So you ask for zip codes. So you ask for zip codes when it comes to the cash buyers and all the people that we buy houses people. So contact those people, you see what they want. As soon as you get it locked up, contact the title company that does assignable contracts or wholesale real estate. You're pretty much in the game. But, I'm your host, Real Deal Financial. I respect everybody that came in. I salute everybody that showed support, respect, and also donated. Respect to the people that donated and the people that hit my email up. If anybody needs my email, creditbuilder475@gmail.com. That's creditbuilder475@gmail.com. For all the people that emailed me, I responded to your emails already. Check your email. And for all the people that's tuned in and that subscribe to me, I have new subscribers. Respect to you, and I hope you get the maximum value. Look at PropStream, assign contracts for a low price, assign it for a little higher price, but still have it where the cash buyer, your end buyer, your real estate developer, your fix and flipper can still be able to profit. That's where they come for you for more deals, and hence you can become an indispensable asset. That's one of the laws of That's one of the key principles of the laws of 48, the power of 48, or the 48 laws of power. Pretty much becoming an indispensable asset where they need you more than they need more in the reverse. So they need you more than you need them. You can be able to make money, write your own ticket, get them contracts locked up, assign it to them, get 10 to 15,000. I ain't no millionaire. I ain't rich. But I'm in an aspect where I'm closer and closer enough to get that $600,000 property, where I can be able to use that asset as pretty much a wealth leveraging asset tool, get some insurance policies and annuity policy, and I'm in there. I got insurance, plus I got pretty much income protection when it comes to insurance policies and annuity plan. Same thing when it comes to you. Focus on how to be able to help these developers win, because if development is going to keep on running, if you see cranes, if you see the construction companies, get that address and be able to figure out who is that team. Use PropStream. Hell, contact me, creditbuilder475@gmail.com. I help you when it comes to deals, like I help my man Mo and I help other people on the channel. But I'm Real Deal Financial. I'm your host. It's definitely a pleasure in dealing with you guys. I love y'all to the fullest. Creditbuilder475@gmail.com. I'm Real